Welcome all to our mental health awareness game. Goffstown High School softball wanted to take this opportunity during Mental Health Month to honor someone important to the Goffstown community. Back in March 2024, former Goffstown TV Community Access Coordinator David Steffen, a Marine Corps veteran, passed away after struggling with PTSD from wounds many of us cannot see or comprehend. Dave cared deeply about those around him and always lifted people up. His love for his children and his commitment to his family is something we should all strive for. During his time with GTV, he worked closely with softball and the other teams in the school to offer live video and broadcasting feed of the athletic events, as well as many other community events. He was always looking for ways to improve GTV to better serve the Goffstown community. He created an opportunity for exposure for athletes in Goffstown that few other communities in New Hampshire have. The Goffstown softball program is incredibly grateful for the commitment and passion that David Steffen had for his job and his community. He did a lot for not only our team and players, but for Goffstown as a whole. His favorite part of his job at GTV was being able to provide loved ones of GHS athletes with the means to watch their games from all over the world, from grandparents living in other states to siblings deployed overseas. We are honored to be able to hold this game in his memory and also shine a light on the importance of talking about mental health, having access to resources, and supporting those around you. For our athletes here today, we want to remind you, even though softball is a tough sport of failure, that there are many people surrounding you who support you and want to see you be successful. Be it coaches, family, teachers, or friends, there is always someone to turn to, and there is no shame in asking for help. Donations can be made to the Steffen Family Foundation. Their foundation offers grief support and other resources and services to surviving spouses and children of military, veterans, and first responders. A QR code to donate is posted on the many flyers posted here today. We are also represented here today by the New Hampshire Troopers Association, who continue to provide assistance and support to the state police and their families. A special thank you to those organizations for attending today's ceremony.
We would like to welcome the Steffen family onto the field at this time. We have with us today David's wife Sarah and sons Noah and Micah.
Yeah, they played well yesterday. You all right? Yeah. It's a senior thing. All right. Something to look forward to, you're saying?
At second base, number 22, Madeline Tino. At third base, number 8, Tanaya Anaya. As designated player, number 11, Juliana Casista. Catching, number 17, Lexi Ackroyd. Playing left field, number 12, Ellen Maffey. At right field, number 10, Alexa Lozada. At first base, number 15, Aubrey St. Aubin. Pitching, number 4, Marissa Trudel. The Titans substitutes are number 2, Neha Lingadol, number 13, Kaylani Oriole, number 3, Elena Trowbridge, number 9, Kaylani Zimmerman, number 5, Stephanie Tahoney, and number 23, Hayden Dennehy. The Titans are coached by Jamie Trudel and Doug Howard. And now, for your Goffstown Grizzlies. At second base, number 11, Brooke LeClaire. Catching, number 9, Addie Grisone. At shortstop, number 14, Meredith Toomey. At third base, number 10, Emma LeClaire. At first base, number 4, Gabby Grisone. At left field, number 13, Jocelyn O'Mara. At right field, number 12, Reese Still. Pitching, number 2, Molly Russell. At center field, number 7, Ella Rivard. The Grizzlies substitutes are number 5, Emma Schleier, number 15, Peyton Strand, number 3, Colby Daniels, number 1, Taylor West, and number 8, Finley Heath. The Grizzlies are coached by Tim LeClaire with assistant coaches Tim Grisone and Nick DeMoro. At this time, please rise if you are able for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon and welcome to Goffstown High School for a Division I softball matchup between the Nashua North Titans and your Goffstown Grizzlies. I'm joined today by Bill Ruel. My name is Scott Gross. And Bill, today is a kind of a special day. It is Mental Health Awareness Day before this particular game, and honoring former GTV coordinator Dave Steffen, and having someone who obviously knew Dave, special person, in many people's lives, and today is in memory. This game is in memory of him. So with that, Goffstown comes off a nice victory against the Timberlane Owls yesterday. They played a super clean game. If it wasn't for one rocket of a shot of a home run, Taylor West pitched a masterful game, in my opinion. Then Brooke LeClaire came in relief, but just a really good game, both pitching and defensive wise. So Today they'll match up against the Titans, who have kind of struggled during the course of this particular season. For Goffstown, Bill, we're going to see a pitcher that we typically don't see in Molly Russell. So she will be in the circle for us today. And then everybody else, for the most part, are players that we typically will see. So,
yeah, this is a good stretch, Scott. These 3 games are, pretty pivotal games. To take the first 2, or take this one, it'll be 2. And then you're going to have to face a good Pinkerton team again on Friday.
And Pinkerton had a big win over Londonderry's, the ace, Kearney. But Goffstown, for a relatively young team, they don't have many seniors on this team. They've been only one, right? And they've had they played pretty good fundamentally. I was commenting yesterday that I really like their base running fundamentals. They play small ball sometimes where they lay down bunts. I think in the games that I have called, it seems like at almost every game there's a bunt that's laid down, a sack bunt for a score. So I think those are the little things that you're going to have to do if you're going to make a run in the playoffs, because you're going to face good pitching. And there may be some games, right, where you only win, you only score a couple of runs.
Take that extra base when you can. I think that's important. Make the other team throw the ball around.
Yeah. All right, so Molly Russell will be in the circle.
Ava Durden.
Ava.
So leading off for the Titans will be Ava Durden. She hits it sharply to LeClaire, throws it over to Gerzone for a quick out, quick 4-3 put out.
Now batting number 1, Maylee Hudson.
And now Maylee Hudson, the shortstop, steps in. And you're going to see, you probably have seen this already on the camera shot, but the players on both teams are wearing green socks. And again, that's for the Mental Health Awareness Day today. And Hudson swings through a high heater. I've never seen Molly pitch, but she's got
some speed.
She's got some speed, yeah. She took a little off that one. So it's a 2-1 count.
What grade is she?
The pitcher?
Pitcher.
I want to say sophomore.
And that's hit sharply but foul. Past the third base side. So Emma LeClaire couldn't make a play on that one.
Pitcher's a sophomore, Scott.
All right. In the dirt for a full count. So Hudson's been patient at the plate. And that ball's hit to center field. That's deep, though. And that's off the wall for a double. But that ball, we thought that almost was a home run, but it kind of just died at the end.
Hung up there, yeah.
Yeah. So Ella Rivard went back on it, but so a double for Hudson. And that's going to get away from the catcher, and that's going to advance a runner. So what do you call that one? Wild pitch?
Yep.
So now Hudson goes over to third base with only one out. And this is Tino who fouls that one off, Madeline Tino. So they got a runner in scoring position at third base in Hudson. And Goffstown is playing regular depth, so it looks like they're going to concede a run here. Fouled off again. 1-2 count. So you got Gabby Gerzone at first. She's playing even with the bag.
Got her.
And she strikes her out. So Tino strikes out for 2 outs.
You know, Scott, on that previous play, I was always taught to go to the fence and then work yourself in.
Yeah, so that would be an Anaya. Nice stop.
Yep.
By Addie Gerzone on that one. So once again, it's a swing through. So Addie Gerzone's playing catcher. First base is Gabby Gerzone. Second base is Brooke LeClaire. Shortstop is Meredith Toomey and Emma LeClaire at third. That ball's hit to third. Quickly thrown out.
Yeah.
And Goffstown gets out of that. A little bit of a threat by the Titans in the top of the first inning. And I was a little bit worried there that we might give up a run. And I think you made a good point. I mean, that hit to center field, you could make an argument that if you were playing deep, right, or near the track, right, the warning track, you could, with a little bit of effort, you could get to a ball like that. If you're playing too far in, it's much a harder
There's
ball
no
to play.
wind today.
Right.
There's no wind, so the ball may die.
Yeah.
So if you go from there, you work your way in.
Yeah. And it's interesting how you see, like, players. Like, I noticed that Brooke LeClaire, who plays second base, I think she smartly plays deep, at second. A lot of players are hitting their righties, and they tend to swing late.
Yeah.
The ball's hit sharply. And, if the ball is hit sharply to second, it gives you a little bit – you get better angles, on the ball.
Plus, she has a good arm, too.
She does. And I think about defensively, the infield for the Grizzlies, they're pretty solid, I think.
Yeah.
And I'd say all around. I mean, from catcher all the way around the infield. I mean, very solid. And I think, that also speaks volumes of the coaching. That there's an emphasis on defense and practices and knowing where to put the ball.
Hit the cutoffs,
right?
yeah.
Hit the cutoff, right. So, fundamentally, this is although a young team, I think Goffstown is fundamentally an experienced team in the sense of they know what to do. So pitching for the Titans is going to be Melissa Trudell, and behind the plate will be Lexi Ackroyd. And, so let's see.
Oh, my God.
Now batting number 11, Brooke LeClaire.
So the second baseman for the Grizzlies, Brooke LeClaire, will lead off for the Grizzlies. The Titans are playing regular depth for the most part. And it's popped up to third and caught by Anaya. So
Now batting
LeClaire
number 9, Addie Gerzone.
got underneath that one. And I think she got underneath it because the pitch was not exactly like a fastball, I don't know if she's going to survive that one, to be honest with you.
Now batting number 14, Meredith Toomey.
So Toomey in the third spot.
Looks like the corner outfielders are deeper than the center fielder.
Yeah. And I think Goffstown's going to need to be, like, patient, wait on the pitch. And I think sometimes the end result of a pitcher who does not pitch fast is that your timing is so off.
Stolen base.
And a stolen base. And that was Addy, right?
Yep.
Addy Gerzone. You got, what, a 20-some-odd% chance of getting, if you say, well, more, right? If you say Gerzone or LeClaire, you got a decent shot. So Toomey gets on a walk. Now third baseman Emma LeClaire steps in with runners at first and second.
I'd be very careful throwing the ball to her.
I've always found that when you face a pitcher like this, sometimes it could be more difficult. You're used to like swinging at really fast pitches, and then when you get this, you have to time it like perfectly. And there's a tendency to like hit pop-ups, and there's a tendency to hit a grounder. I mean, it's just you don't really get a lot of line drives. But and that was what, 4 straight balls.
She hasn't thrown a strike yet.
Yeah.
Batting number 4, Gabby Gerzone.
So Gabby Gerzone steps in with the bases loaded. Fun fact, a Grand Slam home run has not been scored in like a long time here at Grizzly Stadium. Played a third.
She doesn't know where to go.
I think she's out, though, at first.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think Gabby's going to hear a little bit from the coaching staff. Because
Didn't hustle.
5-3, I don't think that there was much there. And now O'Meara steps in. Second and third. Ooh. So we were talking before about seniors. I think Jocelyn's the only senior, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It was funny. I was saying, "Hey, do you have senioritis?" Right before the game, and she's like, "I've had senioritis since my freshman year." Wowza. Well, the good thing about that is she missed that one. She did at least smile. That's in the dirt for a 3-1 count. So first base is open for O'Meara. And she takes it.
Now batting number 12, Reese Hill.
So Reese Still, the right fielder, steps in with 2 outs.
Did it change pitchers? No.
No. Yeah, but she's struggling getting the ball over the plate right now, so it's probably a good idea for the coach to chat. So they must be playing a lacrosse game on the main field. Well, it's good to see that we have a functioning scoreboard this year.
Makes it easy.
Yeah. Well, it helps us, I think. You could just look up and provided that someone's operating it, right? So Reese Still will step in with the bases loaded. So, Bill, if you had a walk-up song, like back in the day, like what would it have been? And that ball's hit to third.
They're going to have to hustle to get her.
And
that's an E.
So 2-run score on that one.
Yeah.
It's an error on the first ball. He argues the throw was in the dirt. So yeah.
E5.
So with that error, 2-run score, and she could have arguably taken it right to third, but and Molly Russell steps in and in there for a strike. So runners at first and third. Goffstown's plated 3 runs in the bottom of the first, and the pitcher's at the plate in the dirt, and so still will take, she'll take second base, so there's no force out. And she gets hit by a pitch. So talk about, like, obviously, like, a lot of, so Ella Rivard, the center fielder, is up now with the bases loaded. And that ball's hit sharply
in the gap.
And that's going to bring home at least 3 runs. And that play at third, safe. So Rivard hits a bases loaded triple. And that kind of jacked up the bench here, who was kind of relatively quiet till just now, but Ella must be a fan favorite on the bench. But so Goffstown has batted around, and that's another hit by pitch. So LeClaire, who popped up to third base, is hit by a pitch, and the catcher steps in. So we got runners on the corners.
We're going to go.
And that ball's hit sharply up the middle.
Go through.
That scores 1 run, and a single for Gerzone.
Now batting number 14, Meredith Toomey.
So Toomey was hit by a pitch as well in the first inning. But so far, only Ella Rivard was the one who really timed it perfectly. And she had a line drive. That was a bullet to right through to the gap. Patience there, too. That's going to drop in. That's going to plate another run. And so a hit by Toomey and an RBI. So the third baseman, LeClaire, steps in, number 10, and she walked at her first at bat. That was behind the runner.
Oh my gosh. Behind her.
Yeah, that was. So that's a wild pitch. Scores a run. So 3-0 count with 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. That ball's hit foul past the third baseman. That ball hits it deep and caught by Ellen Maffey. But nice catch. That ball's hit well. But as we enter into the top of the second inning, Goffstown plated 9 runs. And we'll be back in a few. The top of the second inning.
9 runs on 4 hits.
Yeah. You know, that's really the battle, right? With you talk about different programs, et cetera, but if you have, you got to have pitching, right?
Strike one.
So Casista, number 11, she's the designated player. Wow. She throws some heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Slow. So you can argue here that Goffstown has, pitching depth and, obviously this is their third, right. I mean, so you got West, Brooke LeClaire, and now Molly Russell. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're lucky in softball to have like 2 pitchers, much less 3. So that goes to a full count. I think it's a full count.
2-2.
Oh, it's 2-2. I apologize. And that's high and outside. Now it's full. So if anything, this may be like for Molly, just like getting the ability to have better control, maybe. But again, only a sophomore, so.
Got her.
And in there
Got her. Yep.
For the strike. Out. So this is, I think, the catcher.
Ackroyd.
Lexi Ackroyd.
Wonder if she's related to Dan.
Lexi Ackroyd.
Those were the days, right? Saturday Night Live in the 70s.
Ooh, good swing, though.
That was some high heat. And that's a hard one, I think, to lay off of. 'Cause it looks like it's coming in right at in your hitting zone. But that one also, I think, was a rise ball. And
That's 2.
2 strikes, yeah. She's getting into a rhythm. What do you have, a baseball next to you? To the left, to the right, have you got a ball now, bro? Well, it's all busted up. Right here.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
It's what's in the ball, I guess.
Yeah.
No, that's a, yeah.
So a 2-2 count to Ackroyd, the catcher. And we go yet to another full count. So Molly is earning her her pay today. And in there for a strike. That's strike 3. So I'm not sure what.
She didn't think she was out.
Yeah. So with 2 outs.
Now batting number 12, Aylin Mayfield.
So Mayfie,
Left fielder.
the left
she made
fielder.
that night kiss.
Yep. Ooh, that looked good.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a
Got it.
strike. Okay. I thought he said ball for a second.
This is a neat stance. She's
It
all
is.
bent over.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, as you know, I think there are some batters who think that if they crouch down like that, the strike zone is suddenly smaller when it's not. I mean, the umpire is supposed to judge what he believes or she believes the strike zone should be, not where their stance is.
Got her.
And she strikes out the side?
Yep.
So nice job by Molly Russell. She strikes out the side in that top of the 2nd inning.
Yeah, he's made some changes.
Right. Oh, yeah. So I see that. I guess Schleier is now in the game.
Yeah. I think Schleier went to center.
2nd. Oh, center? Okay.
I think.
And we're back in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And Garzone will lead off for the Grizzlies. So Garzone, she grounded out.
5-3.
Yep. To 3rd, and then she singled.
Oh, my God. Must have been an air current.
Yeah, 3-0 count to Gabby on this one. And that's a base on balls.
Now batting number 13, Goffstown.
So Almira,
My guess is Griszone's going to steal.
I'm going to say no. But let's see.
Ooh, smoked.
And that gets
Right
past
through
the
her.
center fielder.
She's going
And that's going to put Almira at second base on that error by the center fielder.
Single and an error.
Yep. Got past Durden.
Number 12, Reese Still.
So this is
So
a
Reese
sub.
Still, she got on base on an error by the third baseman. And that's going to get past the catcher, but they're going to hold up. What was the deal with that? She hit her? What happened there?
Maybe they just walked her.
Molly Russell.
We're going to go hit pitch, I guess.
All right. I don't know what happened on that. So the pitcher, she was hit by a pitch in her first at bat in the first inning. That's in there for a strike.
Might be the first one.
So Molly Russell with runners full on the bases. And that's behind. One count to Russell. And she swings on that one for a 1-2 count. Again, the timing wasn't there for Russell. Outfield is playing fairly deep. I'd say probably about 3 steps in front of the warning track. All that's in left, center, and in right field. Good stop by the catcher on that one, Lexi Ackroyd. That's a strike, and don't bother throwing it because you can't run. Just somebody on the base already.
I wonder if that's a live ball, though, if she did that.
It is a live ball that she threw it. Okay, so if in that particular case the third base runner can go, but so a strikeout for Russell. So it's Colby Daniels. Is she's in the game now?
Yeah.
So who did she take over for?
For Rivard.
Okay. That was a little bit of a lollipopper. 3-0 count. Bases loaded. So if you're Trudell, you want to throw a strike here so you don't walk in a run. That ball's hit to third.
Oh, she's what?
And Daniels will be safe. Run will score to make it a 10-0 game. That'll be an E.
Taylor West.
5.
E5. So Taylor West, and she's playing for who?
For LeClaire.
For LeClaire. Brooke. So bases loaded for the Grizzlies. Three-0 count to West. That's a walk. That's going to drive in a run. And we're going to get a timeout here. And unfortunately for Trudell, the pitcher, she struggled to get the ball over the plate today.
He's going to make a change.
Yeah. So he's going to bring in number 22, which I don't know. I'll have to look at my roster. I don't know who's. So we're going to take a break in the action. It looks like we're going to bring in a new pitcher who's going to need to warm up, and we'll be back in a couple. All right, we're back in the bottom of the second inning with Emma Schleier with bases loaded. And she swings through that. And we have a new pitcher. And, Bill, that is number Hayden Dennehy. And that is a high pitch. So it's a 1-1 count with one out for Schleier. In the dirt. And you got Taylor West on first, like almost like a track star, you know, taking off. That is going to be a wild pitch. The runners stay.
I look at the left fielder. I think she's too far over. Look at the gap.
Yeah, there's a pretty big gap. But maybe the thought process is that they're going to swing early, you know. That's a hit by pitch. So Schleier, she's playing second now, right? Or,
yeah.
Right?
Now
So she gets hit by a pitch.
Peyton Strand.
And Peyton Strand comes in the game, number 15. This is one of these games where, like, we're going to have to, like, refigure things out in terms of who's playing for who. It's always tough, too, when they have, like, these designated players and flex players who can come in and out. And that's a strike to Strand. Pop up to second, I think, and caught by Tino for 2 outs.
Now batting number 10, Emma LeClaire.
So Strand pops up to the second baseman, And now there's 2 outs, still bases loaded. And that's over the head of the catcher, Ackroyd. So Emma LeClaire was playing third. She walked her first at bat. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 count with 2 outs in the bottom of the second.
Oh my God. Neither one of these pitchers have a lot of gas.
Yeah, they're both having struggles getting the ball over. That was good. Foul ball, though. Shook that one for a ride, but... And again, I can't recall the last time there was a Grand Slam home run. I have to look at the record books, but... That's hit. Looks playable, but foul. That was way too far away from Lozada, who is the right fielder. So a 2-2 count with 2 outs in the second inning. A lot of 2s. That ball is hit very deep. That could be trouble. And it's over the center fielder's head. And that's going to bring home 2 runs. So a 14-0 lead for the Grizzlies with LeClaire hitting a double.
Batted around.
That's in the dirt. So, Bill, are you following the NBA playoffs at all?
A little bit. I like that San Antonio team.
Yeah. I'm quietly rooting for the New York Knicks here. Only because that's my hometown.
Well,
I've been gone for 30 years, but so I've converted to Celtics, no doubt, right? Love the Celtics.
If they shoot like they did in the last game, nobody will beat them.
No. All right, so Amira steps in with the bases loaded.
Oh, my God. What?
What happened there?
Somebody left early.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who it was.
All right, so we'll be back for the top of the third in just a few minutes. game action, top of the third inning.
Lozada?
I think it was Alexa Lozada.
Yeah.
You guys know who that is? Who's batting?
Lozada, I believe,
I can't see her number.
the right fielder.
It's okay.
It's the first lefty we've seen, right? On both sides? I'm trying to think. Somebody
Yes.
Goffstown up?
Another K.
And she goes down swinging.
Five strikeouts already.
Now batting number 15, Aubrey St. Aubin.
So Aubrey St. Aubin steps in, and she hits it right back to the pitcher. Nice scoop.
Oh.
Really nice job by Molly Russell. Made it look effortless in a way.
Now batting number 6, Ava Durden.
So this is
So-
the pitcher.
So Durden is playing center field.
Yeah.
She fouls it off to the dugout side. And over at first base is now Finley Heath, number 8. And Schleier is at second. Wow, that was smoked. Nice hit.
Stern.
So Durden
Number 1,
with a sharp
Macy
single
That's
up
only-
the middle.
Second hit.
Yeah, and that was well hit.
This girl had a hit in the first inning.
And that ball's hit well, but right out left field for the third out of the inning. And that was Strand. So Peyton had a nice catch on that one. She had a couple of nice catches yesterday in right field as well.
Why didn't she stretch her arm up? Or like jump a little higher? Guys, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
So I think they made a substitution, as I heard the umpire say 2 for 6.
6, yeah.
Scary, guys. I'm just unplugging it. I'm unplugging it. No music. I give up. I just do it every time someone goes up, and then I'm
So O'Meara will go back to the batter's box. She was in the box when one of the Goffstown runners took off early. So she will resume. She gets another shot here. So O'Meara, she walked and then singled in the second.
Now batting number 13, Jocelyn
I
O'Meara.
know he down. 6 hours. I just been right on the highway.
Oh my.
A little late on that one, though, right? hit to second base. Underhanded scoop from Tino to St. Aubin.
Now batting, number 12, Reese Still.
So Still steps in. She got on an error and then was hit by a pitch.
Yep.
Now batting, number 2, Molly Russell.
All right, so Molly Russell steps in. She hits it sharply to third, force out at second. Nice job. And was unable to turn a double play, but nice job there by Anaya, who threw it over to Tino for a force out. And that's 2 outs. All right, so Daniels has got a 3-1 count with 2 outs.
Oh my God.
Just a bit high. That's a walk, so it didn't really matter.
Batting, number 1, Taylor West.
And West steps in. She hits it sharply, but caught by Maffei, who has had some nice catches out there. So that'll do it for the Grizzlies in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So it's a 12. For some reason. We've got the top of the 4th inning for the Titans.
Now batting, number 22, Madeline Tino.
So Madeline Tino, who struck out in the 1st inning, steps in. And Russell puts one by her. Ooh. Uh-oh, hopefully Garzone is okay on that one, right? And it's those little subtle things that are nice about what the umpire just does, right? So he kind of walks it out to give the catcher a little bit of extra time to regroup. Nice job by the home plate umpire.
Got it.
She couldn't hang on to it, so fouled it off. If Garzone was able to hang on, that would have been an out, but that was a tough one. So 0-2 count to Tino. Fouled off.
Ooh,
that
almost
ruined
got
the sighting.
almost got the window too.
Yeah, that was a tough one there. That in the dirt, a 1-2 count to Tino.
O'Meara's playing short.
Yep. And West is playing third.
1-3.
Yeah, so Taylor West is playing third base. O'Meara's playing short. Schleier's at second. And Heath is at first. So it was Anaya.
Yep. 5-3 first time.
So we've got one out. Popped up to first base. Heath is under it. And that she records the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11, Juliana Casista.
So the designated player, Juliana Casista, steps in, and she struck out in the second. And she hit a little bit late on the first base side. Nice stop by the coach on that one. Now he's checking his hand.
No.
A little bit outside for a 1-1 count with 2 outs. Popped up out of play.
Go to the,
And she swings through that one for the third out of the inning. So another strikeout for Molly Russell. That gives her how many? 6 or 7?
6.
Yeah.
6. She's only 2 over the limit.
Do we have a new pitcher again or no?
Of adult?
No, that's
No.
a
Okay.
center
She's just,
fielder.
okay. She's just.
Sorry, 1 in 31. That's tough.
we're back to the bottom of the fourth inning. Emma Schleier, second base, is at the plate. And she was hit by a pitch in her first at bat.
Yep.
Your strike box is smaller. So you can
Yeah.
That's such niche thinking for me. So niche.
You're very smart.
So niche.
So you're saying we got Pinkerton on Friday?
Yeah.
I assume away, right? Or home?
Home.
Oh, home. Okay,
Home.
I'm not going to be here for that one. That should be a good game.
Yeah. I think they're number one.
The number one in the state. Yeah, it makes sense. They beat Londonderry
Yeah.
last week.
I'm gonna lie, that was fire.
Schleier, like, she looked up saying, man, how did I miss that one? It's a 3-1 count. And she draws a walk.
Now batting number 15, Peyton Strand.
So Strand at her last at bat popped to the second baseman.
Yep.
So there's still no outs here in the fourth.
This is
And that she gets hit. So Strand gets hit in the back of the helmet. Yeah. It's the sounds of softball.
Now batting number 10, Emma LeClaire.
And we're going to see another pitching change.
Do you think so?
Yep.
that just means we get to do it again. We'll do it again. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll do it again.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Just in case. I just felt. Don't want to go to the next one. You don't have to sit next to me. How do you know you're sitting there? Because I might sit the meeting. Oh. Not in.
No. All she's got to do is get through this inning.
Now batting number 10, Emma LeClaire.
Emma LeClaire steps in.
I just like this one.
She takes high for ball one. Hits it sharply.
Scorched.
Fair ball. That's going to drive in 3 runs.
2 runs.
Oh, 2? I'm sorry. I thought it was 3. 2 runs.
She gets a double and goes
Yep.
to second. Third.
Now batting number 8, Finley Heath.
So Heath steps in with the runner in the corner.
Base on balls.
And a walk to Heath.
And I would just send her.
Now
Not gonna do
batting
that, though.
Number 13,
Behind
Jocelyn
the way that shit
O'Mara.
I know he died.
Oh, just, yeah, might be better just letting, yeah, right. Just to try to get an out here. And that's a fair ball as well. That barely on the line.
Two-bagger.
Now batting number 12, Keith Still.
No. My sister left me a call. Oh, she is currently at. This is 15 minutes ago. She was at. So now.
So Still draws a walk, and I'm curious to see if they're going to. I'm surprised that
Number 2, Molly Russell.
they're not at this point like, hey, take off early.
Yeah, go early.
Yeah. I'm saying on both accounts here, both of them do it. Right.
Runner at second was out.
Runner at second is out. All right. So with that, we're going to head into the top of the 5th inning. We'll be back in just a few. Sorry about that. I didn't do the countdown of 3, 2, 1, but Lexi Ackroyd, the catcher, is in the box. So, Bill, do you eat broccoli?
I look at it.
You look at it, but you're not a fan?
Nah.
All right.
My mother tried to push it down my throat. It didn't work.
Ooh. Almost took somebody out on
Trash can.
Yeah. So there's a study that came out that if you cut your broccoli and wait it raw, right? Wait 40 minutes, then cook it. It has like 3 times the antioxidants. It's very healthy for you.
I could understand that.
So
yeah.
I guess if you're a broccoli eating procrastinator,
You're going to live till 100.
You're going to live long.
Mine is beets.
You like beets?
Yes, sir.
See,
I
you
love
know what?
beets.
I never really was a fan, but I lately I'm like, you know what? It tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
The problem is the juice like stains everything. So, well, for a while, wasn't it like back in like it was like a dye, right? It was
Yeah.
like
Got her.
and that's a strikeout. Another one, 7.
Yep. 1, 2. She's pitching a 3-hitter.
You strike me though as a Brussels sprouts guy. No?
No, I'm not really.
So you're not a vegetable
no,
guy?
I'm not really. I love carrots.
Yeah.
I'm a
Strike.
carrot man. Yeah. I'll eat the string beans.
Okay, so you're kind of a plain
Yeah.
person, in terms of eating wise. Strike 2.
I like spinach.
Really?
Yep.
All right, that's a little surprising.
Yep.
Raw or cooked?
Cooked. Gotta
Okay.
be cooked.
Has to be cooked.
Gotta be cooked. I could never leave the table if I never finished my spinach.
Okay.
So I learned how to swallow it. Got her.
It's weird because I like spinach, but I don't really like frozen spinach.
No.
I like it like fresh,
Yep.
cooked.
Yep.
But it's like one of the few vegetables that I just don't like frozen.
We put a little mushroom soup in it. Got her again.
And gets her. So we're 1 out away.
Great pitching performance, though.
Yeah, I think you got to give a lot of credit to Molly Russell, who's done a nice job. She's definitely pitching the heat. She struggled a little bit early on, if you remember. She had a lot of 3-2 counts, and that's fouled off out of play. But since then, really has settled down nicely. So once again, that should do it. So West over to Heath for the final out of the game. So Goffstown prevails 17-0 against the Nashua North Titans. And the upcoming game that you're going to want to see is this coming Friday. And is this brought to you on GTV? Brought to you on GTV against Pinkerton, who's the #1 team in the state. So if you get an opportunity, come on down to Goffstown High School Friday afternoon, 4 p.m. for a great matchup. And if you can't make it to come down, then certainly catch it live on GTV this Friday. So with that, Scott Gross, want to thank Bill Ruel for joining us, keeping the scorebook, and Emily here in the camera, and Jen back in the studio. So with that, have a great day, everyone, and we will see you on Friday.